Okay. So what you're going to have a look at today is relative formula mass. All right. So relative formula mass is also called, let me change on to that. Oh, I'm so zoomed in. RFM. So you'll see things like RFM, relative formula mass. And then you have people like me who like to really write the least amount possible. So I just call it MR. All right. Okay. So one of the things I said to you last time in balancing the equations, you cannot change these little numbers. You cannot alter them. So I'm going to go through two questions. I'm going to go through question 1 and question 7. Then I'm going to delete all my work. Okay. If you look at it and you think, you know what, I can't remember what to do, I can't remember how to do it, I'm going to convert this video and embed it as per usual right in my glorious name at the top. Okay, so F2, what it means is I have 2 fluorine atoms. Or, well, you don't know it's fluorine, you just know it's F, and I've got 2 of them. Unlike maths, where you put a big 2 in front, you put a little 2 at the bottom, subscript. You look at the atomic mass of fluorine, which is 19. It's the big number at the top. Now, you've got to know it's the relative atomic mass is at the top. But when it comes to calculations, you really don't. That's why you only use your exam boards. In this case, I've assumed that most people do an AQA. Whether it's AQA or EdXL, it makes no difference. It's the periodic table has the big number at the top. If you simply Google periodic table, that's going to cause you massive issues because some periodic tables have them the other way around. So fluorine is 19, so I've got 2 of them, so my answer is 19, and that's it. You get a calculator. This is not paper 1 maths where it's non-calc. You actually use a calculator because, well, it just makes it easier. Okay, so now I'm going to jump all the way to here. This is ammonium sulfate. So what I've got is inside the brackets, I've got 1 hydrogen, 1 nitrogen and 4 hydrogens. Okay. Or you can look at it the long way, and either of these doesn't matter. Whichever one suits you is, and that statement is really important. So I'm going to do it the long way. So I could turn around and say, well, I got 1 nitrogen, 4 hydrogens. The nitrogen add 4 hydrogens. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Oops. Yeah, and it's for ammonium. For some reason, I thought it was ammonia. All right. So that's in your bracket, and there's a little 2 outside. And what that means is whatever I'm going to get here, I'm going to times it by 2 because I've got 2 of them. I've got also 1s for sulfur and 4 oxygens. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so then you go to the periodic table, you grab nitrogen. Nitrogen is here. Oh my God, I underlined it as well. 14 plus hydrogen is 1, add 1, add 1. You can go the long way, I don't mind. Add 1, put that in brackets, plus S, which is here, 32. And oxygen, that is 16. Okay, so now that I've filled it all in, I just don't jump into shoving all that into a calculator. What I will do is I've got to remember I've got to times this by 2. So I've got 14 add 4, or 14 add 1 add 1 add 1, which is 18. And we'll times that by 2 because there's a little 2 on the outside, and that gives me 36. Over here I've got 16 add 16, which is 32. Add those 2, which is 64. Add 32 over there, which gives me 96. 9, 10, 11, 12, 132. And that is the relative formula mass of ammonium sulfate. Okay, now I've gone through that quite quickly. I have done this before when you guys were in year 10. So